Okay, we're back. We're going to go ahead and start carving the arms out a little bit. Just go up here and do this first. Alright. Now you don't want to cut it all the way to the bottom because this is going to be rounded off, remember. It's going to be a little different because the package is kind of in the way. But that's fine. Alright. And we're going to go up here in the back here and just cut this out a little bit. Alright. Alright. And let me dip this, since we have everything marked. I use this solution where I dip it into rubbing alcohol and water. And instead of spraying it, it just takes a little less time doing it this way. You can tell it's a little damp here, so let's just sit for a second. And that should help us carve a little better. Alright. So we're going to do this a little bit more again. And just carefully take this out. Alright. Alright, good. Now we're going to follow this. We're going to put a stop cut. We're going to bring this down. We're going to turn it. See how I'm turning it? From here over, I'm turning it to get where his elbow is there. And then we're going to follow this out and around the outline here. We're going to put a stop cut. We're just going to keep following this all the way around very carefully. And it's good to rest it if you're not sure, then having it on your lap. Keep it on the table. Helps you from cutting your legs and stuff in case you slip. You know, I like bracing it on a table a lot of times. I don't do it all the time, but if I have a table available to me, I will use it as an added protection in carving. Remember, your carving gloves will not protect you from stabs. Most carving gloves won't. Slicing, yes. Stabs, no. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the other arm for a second. Okay, now I'm going the opposite way. I'm going in, and then I'm going to turn it. You notice my thumb. I'm using my thumb to pivot it. I'm not using my hand to really guide it. I'm using my thumb to help guide that cut. Now this is all going to be deeper and more pronounced after a while, but for now this is what we have. You notice it's not coming free, so I need to cut it again. See it? There we go. There we go. Alright, one of the things we're going to do here, we're just going to chop this out a little bit here. Get rid of that little bump there. And we're going to bring this in. We're going to cut from the top down. We're going to do the outline of this bow. I don't know why it's squeaking like that. It's just wet. Alright, and then remember, if it doesn't come free, go back and cut it. Try not to pry things out. That's when you chip things out. And okay, and the box is square, remember, so we're going to go straight in. And we're going to go around his hand a little bit more again, where his mitten is. We're just going to chop that little piece out. Alright? We're going to do the same thing over here. And chop that little piece out. Like I said, if it's small, if it's longer, it's not a big deal. All you do is take your, take your box. Not going to make the box a lot smaller, but I like it bigger. We're going to round this up. You'll see. it will look like a snowman. Alright, so again we're going to follow the ribbon portion where the hand and the mitten and the ribbon meet. You want that a little deeper there when you cut. Alright. Alright, good. Same thing here, we want this a little bit deeper. Just a little bit. Round up the arms a little bit. Start shaping them up. See how we're shaping them up. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't do the back portion of his arm yet. You go in, and then you turn it. As you're turning it, it's going to be parallel to your corner. Okay, parallel to your corner when you cut it. You just have to do a little bit of a twist on it. That's all. Alright, looks good. I'm going to round this up a little bit more. Alright, looks good. Alright, so we have the box. Now we're going to attempt to have a pretty good idea where this redefine our lines again, put our lines back on here. One nice thing about these paper mate pencils, if it's a little damp, it will still put a line on it, which is nice. Alright, the first thing you want to do is take your knife up and start doing a stop cut. Very important not to pry this out, because if you chip out a piece, because we're not going to take a lot out, it's just the illusion of it. Okay, so it goes across this portion. Let's just bring this down all the way to the end, and then we're going to take our knife very slowly and start chopping this out. Okay. See how slowly I'm doing this? I'm doing it very slowly, and you can't take the point of your knife out. Now after you get this line on here, and this is still rough spots, you need to kind of round that off a little bit. We'll be right back, folks.